Not going to get too weird in the mid rounds, just get a grouped play going, and MongolZ in the pack finds a double entry. That's all it takes here for the Falcons.
Halo guys, watch party guys, sorry telat guys.
MongolZ are in that hole, did they bring a ladder?
Habis mau aing iniin berarti di Discord guys, apa bagaimana?
Bebas. Mau di Discord, mau di mana juga sama aja.
Nah, aku iniin ya.
Falcons lobbed in that long corner smoke, but MongolZ played right through it, so they've actually got the info early that long is clear.
Habis. Munisi ini, pis munisi pis.
Repeat of last round.
There's no way they can lose this, right? It's only a deagle on this bomb site. Brolin's got an MP9. He'll have to stay long. No lurkers coming out to get this pack play. Called by Kicks, and they just explode into the bomb site. This should be Falcons on a silver platter finding a second round, and that entry makes it so.
Sup, bro? Kane, you're not working today, huh?
Recommit to the save, right? For MongolZ, they just want to try and run back this round again in the next. Falcons.
What do you pick, bro? Moose or Falcon?
But they kept that force by
Falcon
very clean, and so there's certainly going to be a voice telling them to give this a look. You saw Nico having to quell those demons in the last round, but looks like they're going to respect.
What? Just watching here, bro. Watching here, bro.
Up their own money on this T side to open up. They're already in a very strong position, right? This is a lot of money.
I pick Falcon, bro.
Falcons.
They have munisi. They have munisi. Kane.
Looking like he's going to go undetected.
Ah, you're off, right?
Bit of a combat save from the
Saturday and Sunday, you off?
Falcons, you know, they got 5 rifles saved forward. MongolZ only have 1. They're still struggling on the CT side until that first full buy comes through. This lets Falcons take a lot of claim over this game.
Yeah, bro. Falcon for sure, bro.
In this series before, both times won cleanly by MongolZ, not even giving up double digits.
Play game, stop watching, bro. Bro, it's night on the night, bro. We play night.
Trying to do some early conditioning here, right? It's once again another one of these long corner smokes lobbed in, but this time they actually play with it. And so for the time being, you know, Brolin still having called in to try and counter these back-to-back short hits has lent very heavy there on this limited, you know, saved purchase. So Kixan gets all the room he was looking for. Fake smoke over in mid, but that won't fool MongolZ.
I like the flash play. Multiple MP9s as well.
MongolZ eSport.
Oh,
there we go, there we go.
They're already up ahead of it. No one aware yet. Magisk.
What the fuck, Magisk?
Can't find a thing, but kicks
Nice.
One man still inside of the site. It's Spinks left to get past, and Tesses makes it look easy. Finds him from afar.
Perfect
Got
call.
wrecked, bro.
MongolZ are waiting for a warning. They're waiting for a sign to pop on that long smoke, but they hear nothing. They think maybe Falcons are faking, going to go for a second volley. They hold the flash. Falcons walk in and shoot them in the back. Just keeping it super simple right now. It's working wonders.
Masih main,
One
Pis.
lead. Torshi just looking to do damage on the
Arrow.
way out.
Enggak, lagi nonton ini.
And MongolZ will finally be able to fall by, but it comes at the cost of Falcons starting strong.
Crosshair-nya aing ganti kayak gini kali ya?
Besar apa?
Ini crosshair-nya aing kayak gini aja gitu mainnya. Almost munisi.
He could glass it, thanks to that.
Major win anjing.
Man's done his research.
Major tuh Austin saya. Saya ingat aing. Pertengahan tahun ini. How about MongolZ versus Vitality? I'm pick MongolZ, bro. Southeast Asia Pride, bro. Itu.
Oh shit.
Torsi. Down in the pit. Torshi playing up close. His corner smoke down, but about to fade. Toshi is very
Baru tahu Pis si Mongol Pis yang si 910 si snipernya opernya dia main baru 3.500 jam Pis. Nanti nggak dicek. Nggak dicek. Oh, bagus banget. Aja was pasti banget tuh. Yoi bro. What's party bro?
You expect that, right? CT player on rotation. Mal's make a gamble, and Falcons go off of the nameplates, the kill feed. It lets them down. They call long clear a lazy check. And they got to pay the price. Tessus on the AWP. Looking for that long pick, and he's found Torch.
Gila.
To open up this round, if they can get a kill as well. Nico, a couple of whiffs in this game so far. Maybe Tessus can carry them through.
Kira-kira clutch tidak?
A lot's gonna go right for Tessus here. Timing's open on the smoke push, and yeah,
enggak anjir.
Nice. Seru nih anjing, kirain Aing bakal Falcon mendominasi anjing.
Tessus has so much to consider.
Emosnya bagus
Closes
ya.
the gap around him.
Gentot. Tikus anjing.
The artwork here in Melbourne is sublime.
Perfect play for Mouse, knowing the Falcons are going for these late long takes a lot. They abuse that fact. Back to the drawing board now for the Falcons. But it looks the same, quicker in fact, straight out long, going for the pick clear, kicks him full blind. He just shoots.
What the fuck?
They find 3 kills in an instant. This round crumbles apart. How have they done that?
Munisi di sini sudah memegang OP. Tapi Torzi kemarin tuh sebenarnya bagus ya.
Siapa?
Si Torzi. Ini Mos juga.
Si Mos.
Kemarin juga finalis inget Aing nggak?
Itu Mos kemarin lawan Mongol dapat siapa?
Lawan Mongol menang Mos. Kan Mongol ke lower bracket kalau nggak salah ya. Enggak Ini lupa aja.
You guys are funny.
Singkat Aing menang Mongol ya. We are autistic goal. Kenapa we are autistic anjing?
You love yourself.
What?
Go on, then it's a save. What else you got?
Wah.
G4 juga bagus lagi, masih muda kan.
Don't worry, I heard there's some baddies in the arena. It's okay. You'll find them. 4-2 for Falcons. Full control, full long take, keeping it simple. Maybe too slow for this crowd, but they're having fun.
Yeah, well, it feels like the respect on these saves might be going away soon, right? Up until now, Falcons have felt fine letting Maus hold on to guns. But I think the forgiving nature of the Falcons will start to go away if they keep making this much money. Honestly, usually hits that with terrifying consistency, but you managed to make it across.
Ini Magis di Falcon baru ya?
Udah tahun kemarin kan? Waktu dari awal ada Falcon tuh udah ada Magis. Kan dia ngebawa ini coach Astralis yang dulu tagging. Siapa ya namanya yang gendut itu loh?
Oh iya.
Perasaan Vitality sih Pis, dia 19 kali win streak belum pernah kalah.
Siapa aja sekarang Vitality?
Masih sama, cuman si dulunya kan Sphinx-nya cabut diganti sama Robs. Anjing. Dari Torzi tuh kita belum kelihatan si manusianya berarti ya?
Belum kayaknya.
Kok diem dia anjing?
Brawl.
Tell me what you really think.
Exertion.
Nice.
Second.
They're going into
That
the
is going to
AK.
send them over towards B, and that's where Jimmy currently resides, holding onto that hero gun.
Nico may be valuable in this round, but there's nothing you can do. They're committed.
Wih,
They're gonna
model
go to B.
Nico
You'll
lihat
have to
bahannya.
backstab.
All right, Jimmy.
Kebawan.
This is a moment for you. A moment where you could turn the tide of Maus in this game.
Nice banget.
Nice
Nice banget.
Keep it going. It's got to be exertion or it's nothing. Open his hands. Don's out from earlier. 10 seconds.
Ay, nggak kena.
Shot sails past.
Wajib.
Good stuff for Kickstart
Nice
to
banget.
keep that one in check. And a timeout brought in now for Maus. I wonder who you're supporting.
All right, it's been low money for MongolZ this entire game. They've been locked out by the economy. The pain of losing that second round still getting felt 8 rounds deep. A nice try on the eco. A couple of guns put to work, but this is where MongolZ have to start strong and start soon, or Falcons will be stealing away.
P250 itu emang udah enak banget ya kayaknya nih.
It's only been
Handgun.
Mirage and Ancient the Falcons have been able to take off.
Kayak lurus nggak sih, Bis? Tapi pelurunya dikit ya sih kita aing.
Pelurunya dikit. Damage-nya lumayan.
CT side on Dust 2 feeling so
Tapi
constricting right now for MongolZ,
bisa
especially with the
di-spam.
pace Falcons are playing at.
Lurus gitu maksudnya teh.
Enggak sih. Kalau
Enggak
lurus
gitu?
banget mah.
Long take,
Enggak.
finally given the way of
Cuman bisa
MongolZ.
di-spam doang enak. Lebih cepat dibanding Glock kalau nggak salah.
It's an area that early in this game Falcons were contesting a lot, right? Just with that smoke, applying pressure there, and so it's been a bit of a given in these last few rounds that MongolZ kind of have to fight for that real estate. They have to confirm that no one's looking to get out the long doors. Short control again for the Falcons. Tessa's lobbing in lurk smokes over towards B. That's going to keep that duo of MongolZ over towards the B site. But bomb's still on Magisk, and he's at the long doors alone, so this doesn't feel like it can end there yet. He has juggled that bomb over.
Dia tuh itu klik kanan atau klik kiri sih? Ngelempar granat kayak gitu anjing. Atau klik kiri sama kanan ya? Wah, kenapa liquid yang ditai-tai nih?
Magisk over towards long, that molly. Oh, it's missed.
I
Brolin
miss.
would have been cleared. Would have been known about, but he's just throwing it out the map, and so now Brolin has this little corner to exist in. Magisk falls. Opener secured for the captain of MongolZ. Now he leaves, and that's when Kicksan looks to take up this position. Short control.
TSS gila dari short cuek.
Well, Falcons still have a plan here.
A great position. It just depends on how long Brolin holds his lurker for, right? Is he aware that Kickson through the flash from Magisk?
Ay,
Or
ini
did he just think that was a
bersin-bersin bisa, ini
one-man
tai
army?
banget.
Retake coming in. Kickson holds the big flank, and this is the
Cari
perfect play for
langsung
Spinks.
tumbang,
He
anjir.
needs the kill, though. Kickson looks away. He might have caught a whiff. Going back in, Kickson with a kill, and now MongolZ are in trouble.
Waller
These
bis, ini
players
Waller
over
bis.
towards long feel really trapped, and they kind of have to just battle forward now.
Ay,
knowing that they're on this
munisi.
timer. Exertion good for one in a 3-on-3. Short control taken. Even this long wrap out of Kicksan. Falcons have very strong post plants.
Ay.
Someone's got to get on that bomb. There just isn't time
Ay.
for MongolZ to win this. Brolin might get all the kills.
Lah.
But when all is said and
Makan tapi.
done, Falcons win the round.
No kit for MongolZ, no chance, right? Even though they get some really fast frags there on that retake. Good climb up on the CT box. Falcons are entrenched in the long position.
Time out
They'll
lagi
let them
anjing.
get back in. And this was an ugly molly for...
Gak
for Jigs.
mantul
Nothing
ya?
What happens there, just clips and insta-pops. Nonetheless, does not matter. Falcons are building in this game. MongolZ can save their guns. They can't save this scoreline. Half won by Falcons.
Yeah, that pressure is not going away from ours. They've been at the breaking point of the money the entire way through this CT side. It's been that way really ever since the game started. Finding success in the pistol and then immediately losing that follow-up round.
Careful with that peak. MongolZ almost takes a bite out, and Falcons go back to long. They just don't need to stop.
Anjing low banget.
Huge refrag for exertion. If that does not come through, this round is already over again, and it feels like so many have just slipped through MongolZ's fingers before they can even grab hold. Torshi has to do something here. Sniper coming in on the plat.
They need that breakthrough. They need that break point. Torshi just leaves the angle right as MongolZ moves in.
Molinya kemana itu anjing?
And from bad to worse for MongolZ, Falcons are here. They've got
Gila,
past these
anjing.
smokes. Nades do nothing. Falcons bring it home. Magic with one.
Keluar mati nggak tuh anjing.
And the domination continues from the Falcons here on Dust2 to open up this semi-final.
Kixon must be
Ini kayak nggak sepadan gini maksudnya dah.
He has some of the best players in the world on his team, but he is calling just a clean game right now and shooting to provide entries almost every time for Falcons. Makes his job so much easier with the closers Falcons have on this team. But when Long is this free,
I mean, Kicksan's individual output is crazy, and he calls a really good game around it. Top in the charts right now.
Kita pakai nge-stream deh, nobar manja gindang.
Kicksan's
Let's
on
go
a
dah,
feeling
watch party.
like what you would want a Nico IGL to feel like. Magic's with the hunt, and there are these saves starting to get denied down the tail end of this first half.
Nobar manja gindang.
The
Mana
one thing
kedepot,
that
Dra.
was letting MongolZ, keep these buys up. Oh, and it starts like that as well. Of course, it's on to Brolin.
Terus banget.
Torshi's had some really awkward moments with his unscopes, his repeats. Been getting caught, even got out by Tesses in one of these rounds. It's not the star factor he's been bringing to this roster for some time now. MongolZ spots that long push. There's a flash to boot as well, but Falcons are just sitting still outside the long doors. Their anti-ecos have been very slow, punishing MongolZ plays. Finally, one's made.
Anti-eco tuh maksudnya
5v3 now, just
nge-push gitu ya? Pakai tapi kitanya pakai util gitu.
Beli
Dude, it's so clean. Every kill,
looks so easy.
just like yesterday. Not making a meal out of any of these engagements of Falcons.
And it's mad to think, Falcons showing up Gamer Legion on the big stage. That feels fair enough. That feels par for the course. But coming into this, MongolZ, on paper, they were the favorites in this matchup.
Ini map siapa ya?
And this is why this Falcon squad is
map pertama Falcon milih Dust.
They've got the reps on this roster to hang on the stages.
Yeah, right when it felt like MongolZ finally.
Mana benang tapi selaman kita bis.
Are they playoff chokers? Can they play in the arena? Well, we've seen this year. They absolutely can. Winning in Cluj, second place in Lisbon. But this is not down to MongolZ right now. This feels like Falcons writing the script. Torshi caught again.
Gak mati anjing.
Lucky to be alive.
Kena kukunya, guys.
And Falcons with something different, a B-centric start. Perhaps just executing early in this round. Jimmy's got the block. What will Falcons do when they meet this?
I mean, this B side of the map is largely
untested. Diras di B-nya nih.
Falcons gonna try and test the defense of Jimmy and Spinks. Spinks arrived into these playoffs in incredible form.
That's just making it sound like one guy. They have no idea what's coming.
So we need Spinks to showcase some of that form from the group stages. They're already up and past Jimmy. Jimmy holds the line with 2, but still has to do a lot of the heavy lifting here. Jimmy still fighting back.
Jimpat!
It's not about Spinks, it was Jimmy P. Come on, put a stop to this.
You know he can.
3 players still to find, and fear creeps into the hearts of MongolZ when they look at who's still standing. MongolZ, not want to be trifled with and not want to be underestimated. They all wait on the other side of these doors. One peek. Seal it all. Brolin to make it so. Stopping in his tracks. A sigh of relief for Mouse. Jimmy's efforts not in vain.
Jimmy.
Yeah, huge 4 kills from Jimmy on the B-bomb site. Spinks lets it down, but Mao's just about looking for scraps at the end of this half. Even that repeat from Brolin is terrifying. You know you have to trade. You don't want to with Monacy on the other side, but looking away finds Mao's a 3rd round, finds Mao's a buy to try and stop this gargantuan lead that Falcons hold.
Yeah, Mouse are just looking for breathing room for a comeback in this second half. Falcons want to feel like they shut them out. In through lower, missed shot for Torshi, who has a chance to get involved there early. The aggression into upper tunnels is denied as well, so that's 2 separate opening plays falling flat for Mouse.
This chase for Nico is really good timing, and I think he knows it as well. Torshi is completely repositioned. If Nico just walked out right now, he'd have the whole map clearing angles.
Short. Uncle Nico.
Point precision that we expect from Nico. Is he just going to find the orb lackadaisical on the long side? Shot for Nico, but the space is clear. Falcons have taken it.
Yeah, this is a real heads-up intuition play out of Nico. This is what he brings to the table for this Falcons squad. It secures them control over this site, and with it a 5-on-4.
And how can you blame Falcons for making that move? Because Mouse are so terrified of long. It's been taken all half long. Of course they reposition and stack 2 players there. Perfect read, and we already know who's going to win this round, but Mouse have to give it a go.
Jimmy with 1, it's just time is a big problem right now for Mouse. They need kills and they need them quick. Can Brolin provide? He's cut down.
Now
it's teetering very, very close to a
nice.
Half. Out of the Falcons,
Good half.
starting this semi-final strong.
Tapi spray transfer gitu tuh susah banget service ya.
Emang susah, nggak gampang.
Kayak dari satu sini terus pindah ke mana gitu anjing. Good half, good half. Mana yang megang siapa, Dra? Megang Kanjut. Yang Kanjut sendiri, Dra. Ini 3 orang belum pada mandi kah? Baru ada notifis adik pis.
Apa?
Yang streaming kemarin diblokir.
Kenapa?
Abeh adik. Nggak tahu. Katanya diblokir.
Gara-gara apa?
Apa? Gara-gara tidak diterima di beberapa negara katanya.
Streaming yang mana?
Yang semalam, ya.
Kenapa nggak bisa diterima di beberapa negara?
Nggak tahu, notifnya kayak gitu anjing. Yang aman tuh yang hari pertama malah.
Aneh.
Acknowledged. Your records do show you've been underperforming in your aura disposal duties. Exceeding the aura cap imposed by Floor M must be proven for you. Aura disposal denied.
Jimmy, Jimmy. Pis, karin dulu ya, Pis. Aing mau mandi, Pis.
Moke lu.
Karin dulu bentar ya, Aing mandi, Pis. Please, Pis.
Aing mau nyari makan, lapar.
Astagfirullah. Udah beres match pertama dah, Aing mandi.
Mandi dulu harusnya, anjir.
Aduh.
Before we end the session, we produced a photo of your Outies family for you to enjoy at your workstation. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Jimmy, please refrain from locking the break room door whilst inside. It is a communal area.
I haven't been looking it.
The room is monitored 24 hours a day.
Palingan bau tai wo, mana can mandi. Lu bau tai anjing. Mana mending sungut bau tai apa bau podol? Bau tai apa bau congen? Hahaha, Rashid ngentot. Oke, game 2.
They got a tall task ahead of them. And it would have to start here in the pistol. Up until now, Kicksan and Co have been calling rings around the Mouse squad, and now it's their time to set the pace behind this T pistol.
Falcon sih ini udah easy win anjing.
Active stance over towards mid.
P dicari lawan yang sepadan anjing. Namun di grup WA mah.
He falls early. Now lower control taken. That bomb coming in late could cost them everything. Magisk in the meantime going to strip away at the offensive.
Oh shit.
And Brolin does get past Monacy in the tunnels.
3
But
versus
now
2.
they have control over the site. But that bomb might never get planted. Brolin running in. They're going to go on this tap. They're going to make their move. Surely they know right now. They're committed. They try to
What?
Jimmy's work cut out for him.
Apa itu anjing?
Falcons play it to perfection.
And Tess's again, just top of the team, putting on a stellar showing in this Falcons jersey.
Anjing,
Coming
Dani
through,
Ricciardo
gives
ya
the
tak?
pistol round. He was the playmaker yesterday. He's done it again here in this semi-final. Great move for Falcons to just crunch on that tap. Stick or not, there's nowhere to go for Mouse.
Rujitnya anjing biar dasupin ke sepatu terus diinum terus.
Mouse have nothing to play with.
Dan Ra, carryin dulu Ra, aing mau mandi Ra.
The idea there's like one buy left in this game for the Mouse squad is so mad. Falcons are looking to repeat the scoreline they opened their quarterfinal with over Gamer Legion.
But this is not Gamer Legion. Where is the firepower is the question. Spinks 2 and 9. Torshi couldn't connect a single shot on that orb in the last half. He had his opportunities.
Oh, dude.
Wow.
Opened up for Brolin. Could they do something with this?
Oh
Nico
nice.
dead as well. That's at least a plant, but can you sweeten the deal here? Weren't supposed to even make it this successful. Plant now found. Deagle for Jimmy. Torshi back at the site on the M4, but sitting bottom of the board. Torshi
What
dead.
the heck?
Insta. Jimmy chased down. No
Dilariin
no
kan.
respect.
Anjing.
Such a nice little detail to get all the information. They figure out both players are inside of the site. There's nowhere to go.
Mana IRL keun we keur mandi. Muke lu IRL mandi anjing.
That's what I'm talking about, Melbourne. This is it, Miles. If you were going to show up today, it's now or it's never. Falcons, 11-3
It's
up.
now or never.
Monacy on the orb. Torshi, do something.
Susah
something,
ngentot anjing kalau aing bisa bacotin caster ya.
He wants to make his play at the start of this round aggressive over towards Catwalk. He will move in, but Monacy
What
makes
the
moves
heck?
behind it. Util deploy.
Gila anjing gue
Masih edan.
Miko
Keren
mau
banget
nasi
Miko tuh.
connection anjing.
Big brother watching
Miko
on.
bagus banget.
Big brother anjing.
Over on short.
Gila Niko nge-cover. Tembak.
Mati nih di atas.
Oh, out of nowhere, Torshi. A quick shot to take down the captain of Falcons, but that will not slow the roll. Nico already makes his move. He knows where he thinks it's ending up. Two players per site here for the Falcons. Spinks contacting in, made for these kind of lurk plays, made for these kind of kills, but Magisk has a great position.
Spinks still yet to land in this semi-final.
Mati kan?
Magisk on the opening shot.
Harusnya jangan turun
Lies
anjir.
in wait, and you've seen him have success from this position already.
Mati nih Niko.
First kill comes through. Spinks looking the wrong way. It's up to Torshi now, and that all misses. Nico hoping to collect.
Nice.
Cing Torzi, kenapa Torzi?
J4 nih.
Jimmy nih. Jimmy.
Gara-gara lu.
Jimmy left up against it 15 seconds. There is no winning this round. That was the one rifle round that Mouse get to play.
They're coming for him.
Kan bener.
Jimmy ini clutch or gay jangan kata timnya anjing. Whips anjing soalnya si J4 ini. Bukan Whips, terakhir tuh dia ini Pis. Nge-retweetin ini bokep di Twitter. Serius. Ada meme-nya ada, tapi lupa.
Falcons right now, the better team. Timeout called in.
And what can you even say at this point, right? There's no coming back in this game. It feels, despite all the comebacks we've had.
Udah anjing, pada beli senjata tanpa util itu anjing.
More about just getting your head back in this map, trying to warm up, feel like you're playing the same game.
Kok gak kena ya anjing?
And think about Nuke.
Atau gara-gara Nikonya sambil gerak ke kanan?
Yang mana yang pasti?
Yang tadi AWP yang di tunnel, yang di tunnel Torzi nembak gak kena. Si Nikonya ke kanan. Dar, kena. Indrapik kita Pindrapik.
Oh, he's got the double nades as well.
The captain dead first. And Brolin left to look on. As a lifeless Mouse trying to limp back into a 4-on-5. They'll group over in middle. That's where they're going to stake their claim for this final play. Smoke down over towards spawn. Nico is here. But now there is a curtain of safety. Nico tries to blow it open, but it's double smoke. You want a vision. Magisk from window, peppers them up. Nico doing big damage, and it's all come crumbling down around Mouse here. No hero plays to save them. Nico makes his move and plays through this.
Gokil.
Still standing at the end of dust.
Cari makan dulu.
Guys, ini mah aku mandi dulu. Aku mau mandi. Mana nyari makan dulu, Pis?
Berarti ya.
Besok, Pis. Jangan lama, Pis. Oke, I wanna take a bath. Take a bath. Ah, fuck, mau mandi, aing anjing. Mandi dulu guys, anjing bau tai ini kata si Indra, badan aing bau tai.
Well, someone might want to tell MongolZ that it's time to play the game. And it's not time to stop, because apparently the starting has been the issue over there today. A 13-3 scoreline shows you that the Falcons also came meaning business. Welcome back to that Intel Extreme Masters down in Melbourne 2025. Yanko, what's on the heart, what's on the mind?
Hey, wake up. You know, and just you're poking them with a stick. Come on, do something. Yeah, MongolZ just falling completely flat in this one. In the first half, they win the pistol, get reset. We had that exertion round, which was a great bait setup, and then Jinmi stepping up one time on B, and that's all she wrote for MongolZ on that CT side.
That was disappointing for MongolZ. I don't know what the hell happened. You know, coming into this game as the heavy favorite up against the Falcons, you'd expect them to do better. Then you can argue that, yeah, Falcons did pick Dust too, and they had a great game plan on the T side. We'll dive into it. But for MongolZ not to step up any further, for some of the individuals not to bail them out when needed be, you look towards your Exertion, you look towards your Spinks, maybe even looking towards Torsi as well with the AWP. We never saw any presence. We never saw anyone put a stop to what Falcons were doing on that T side. So slightly disappointing in MongolZ. And then on the other hand, Trace, you got to give it to Falcons. They played 3 maps now in the playoff, and they've been dominating every single one of them. 13-3, 13-3, 13-4. It's looking easy for Nico and the boys.
And they're doing what they need to, Falcons, right? They're winning the key rounds. That force buy obviously sets you up for a very good beginning of the first half, then a couple of good just long rushes. I mean, you get the spawn, you go for the fight. One round, I think MongolZ even opened 4A and just couldn't really hold it. And when that happens, all of a sudden you're down, you know, 5-2, 6-2. It's becoming more difficult to be aggressive, to go for some plays. I mean, if you look at the stats and you start talking about Spinks, I mean, he was on B every round where almost exclusively Falcons were going A. He was just saving a lot of the time. There wasn't really much for him to do in this one.
Speaking of round 2 and speaking of that force buy, I checked it in yesterday with Falcons heading into the playoff. They hadn't won a single second round. They hadn't won a single force buy throughout the entire tournament. So it's a great, you know, attribute, I guess, to your lineup to pull that off in the playoff when it matters the most. Because Yanko's right, without that force buy, it could have been a different first half, could have been a different dynamic, but Falcons took charge from the get-go.
So that economy caused them to fumble it within the first half of this map. Like, it was already pretty much wrapped.
I think Dust 2 is a map that's underrated when we talk about how important utility is for the CTs, right? Usually you talk about Inferno, you talk about Nuke, where there's these narrow choke points and so on. On a map like Dust 2, how are you gonna hold? How are you gonna fight for long without utility? True. How are you gonna hold anything without an op? How are you going to have those short setups or go into lower B, do those crunches without utility? So that early reset really hurt MongolZ a lot.
It really did hurt him, you know, and to be completely honest, it was slightly disappointing that they weren't able to capitalize more. We see the Exertion round here in front of you as well. That was a nice bait setup for MongolZ, 3-2. You think they have a chance of it, but as Yanko said, whenever they're going B, whenever they're going A, whenever they're going long, everything Falcons did in this first half was working out.
Yeah, Yanko, it worked out so much that, well, the Falcons never looked back. Is that right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think we were talking about how they tried to keep it simple for the most part and how they were able to gain a lot of space. So here's an example towards the end of the first half. You guys can see it's round 8. We're going to kick it off and you can see that they're just running a default Falcons, right? They're going to go for short control. And some of the stuff that you see from the side of MongolZ in this situation is, look at their setup, right? I mean, it's pretty passive. They're focused on long, some sort of a long pop play. Torji with the op is playing further away, and this gives all the space on short for Falcons to take. You have Tessis the B lurker, Magisk the long lurker, just sort of playing default in this round, right? They're going to take cat control in this round, gonna throw it over to see what the finisher is from Kixan. What he wants to do here, he wants to do an A split. They sort of predict that someone is playing close long. That's why Magisk is using utility. Kixan is also outside long here with 2 flashes to send Magisk out as the rest of the team is on cat, and they're sort of going to try to push and pull this A defense and split them at the correct timing. Magisk, the flashes don't do much. He's not going to be able to win this fight, and that's where the patience for Kixan is going to be great. They know he's there because he threw the flashes, right? You think he might run somewhere else? No, he just stays, waits for someone to try and flank him, outplays Spinks in this one. MongolZ, great flash for his teammates. He gets caught a little bit here from the boost box. They get the kill on the short guy, and there's no more time. They were waiting for Spinks and that flank for so long that in the end they don't have time. Even though MongolZ gets the kills, they can't defuse the bomb, they can't retake, and it's yet another disappointing round for the MongolZ squad.
And the unknown factor of kicks in there is what makes that such a great little attention to detail, right? He's keeping them on the edge on both sides. They're in long and through cat.
He's buying so much time for his teammates, and he's arguably in that situation as well, controlling it, you know, telling the teammates, you got to stay alive, buy some time, you know, make sure not to take any unnecessary fights. Again, MongolZ could have been a bit more aggressive with the AWP, taking fights towards long, but probably the communication was that you need to stay alive. Same could be said for the short player. So overall, Kixon in this specific round obviously did a good job, but on the T side, the calling, the pacing, I liked how he was going back and forth as well. There was a lot towards the A long in the beginning. They entered the B bomb side a couple of times as well. Despite Jimmy trying his absolute best to shut it down and have some sort of an impact, Kixon just found a different route in towards the B bomb side by splitting it from middle. So overall, a great calling on the T side. An individual output, Jenko, you said it yourself. He's been stepping up lately.
Yeah, and he had, you see, 16 and 8, 100 ADR. The reason why I compare the game I mentioned the most, the Cluj final, is because it was the only one that they played in an arena, right? So that's why I used those two to compare. And in that game, on Dust 2, Kixon only 6 kills, 30 ADR, right? So you see a stark contrast in also his individual performance. And Falcons just never really had to sweat in this one. You know, everything was going sort of according to plan, winning those key rounds that we talked about. And for MongolZ, it's concerning, right? Because losing in such a fashion feels terrible, right? You weren't even competitive. Doesn't matter that it's the Falcons map pick. You're the second best team in the world, so they have to turn it around quickly going into Nuke.
Yeah, let's talk about Nuke. Let's turn our attention to Nuke now, Jacob, and think about a Falcon CT-sided start where they can get ahead of the curve here and stay exactly where they're going momentum-wise.
I mean, it's going to be very interesting because one of the strong assets towards the MongolZ T side has been the yard control and how fast they like to take it. Exertion is a great example of that. Spinks is even more activated towards yard from time to time as well. So they apply a lot of manpower, they apply a lot of firepower towards yard, and we know who's fighting on yard on the CT side of the Falcons. That's arguably the best duo to do it in the world, NiKo and MongolZ. So the strength of the MongolZ T side is taking yard control, using Secret an awful lot, going in gate and playing fast-paced Counter-Strike. And the counter to that, you know, if you had any counter in the world, that would be NiKo and MongolZ. So I expect to see a lot of head-to-head duels towards yard. And whoever wins those duels, whoever wins that area of the map, is most likely to win out the first half as well.
I think for me, if I were MongolZ, the approach would be to, you know, throw the smokes yard, obviously, and all of that, and send just Exertion outside and try to force a reaction from Falcons to sort of try to push lobby, because they are going to be aggressive. They like to be active on the CT side, especially coming off of such a strong map 1. But then your players on MongolZ, they have to be on point. They have to be able to punish that early aggression, punish those, you know, first level reactions, because if you're not able to do that, there's not much left for you to do on the T side. I'm
not gonna lie, I may sound like a Maggie's hater at this point, but I think he has been a bit of a weakness. Maybe I am. I think he has been a bit of a weakness so far for Falcons. He's playing the inner bomb side on the CT side together with Kixon as well. If there was one area of the map where I'd say that Falcons could struggle a little bit, it would be against fast executes towards the inner bomb side, or even as Janko described, you know, apply a bit of pressure on yard, cause a bit of rotation, drag out some utility, and then test Maggie's and Kixon inside. Because so far he hasn't been having a great tournament. In the playoff, he hasn't been needed to step up, so I'm not going to hold that against him. But
he's saving himself, Jacob.
I'm trying.
He's waiting for that sign in the sky, you know, the bad sign to put on his cave, and help his boys out.
Then let MongolZ test him, you know, because I think that is the one weakness I've seen so far from Falcons at this tournament. Maggie's haven't been playing up to his best. That could be the case here, but he needs to be tested.
I want to ask you guys if the series ends here, but rather I think I'll go with the idea that you're Cyclone, you're in the locker room, you're in the huddle, and you just got pantsed essentially over there on stage. Now, how do you go about rectifying that going into a map 2?
I think MongolZ has proven to us by now that they're a strong team with a strong mentality. Come on, in Lisbon, they lost the first map 13-0. They got 13-0, right, on their own map pick, and they still got back and were able to win the next 2 maps. So I'm not worried about that. It's more about how does the game start for them, right? Like, are the individuals going to be able to pick it up? Are they going to be able to put Falcons on the back foot? Because Falcons are playing with a ton of confidence right now, as Jacob pointed out, dominant in this arena, and you have to make them sweat.
Yeah, I'm not worried on behalf of MongolZ just yet. Obviously, the first map wasn't a great performance. They never showed up, but as you said, we saw it in Lisbon. You're losing 13-0 against Vitality. Then you come back and you make that game ultra competitive. So in terms of MongolZ, they've proven to us before that they're very capable of resetting, coming back into a map 2 and play better Counter-Strike. But we need to see more from the individuals. We priced out Spinks as having the best tournaments he's had in a MongolZ jersey. Nowhere to be found. We said Torsi's the one you can rely on. On this stage, nowhere to be found. So obviously there needs to be a reaction trace.
Yeah, there has to be, specifically out of those two right there. Jacob, does it end here?
I don't think so. I think MongolZ has what it takes in order to push it to a third, but I expect a competitive map and a back and forth map. I'm tired of seeing 13-3s, 13-4s, so Janko, let's get a game. It's not going to end here, but we're moving to a third.
Absolutely. I think MongolZ proves to us why they're the second best team in the world. They're able to bounce back, and we go to Mirage.
Yeah, well, we got to keep our eyes on the prize, and that's also, that's for tomorrow, rather. Gentlemen, thank you so much. It's a little loud in here, but don't worry. They're also getting situated and ready to go for the next map in this semi-final. We look at Nuke. In its phase, not here. It's the Falcons taking on MongolZ. That's a little bit of a mess up there. Nonetheless, we'll be right back after this.
Hi, it's Bob with Face It. The official broadcast is better than ever on Face It Watch. Yep, that's right. Switch it up with the POV selector. 4 angles, your choice. From the main broadcast to your favourite player's view. And it's available on the Face It app and Chromecast. But wait, there's more. Keep watching, keep winning. That's how we roll. Watch IEM Melbourne while having the chance to get skins and Face It points. Look at this beauty. Change the channel and control how you watch.
I don't even know. Favorite taste of ice cream. Oh my god. Is it a common one? You don't even know it. I think you like strawberry. Strawberry. Nice.
That's pretty good.
I would have 2 different answers. Work with your dogs or just relax, but I don't know. I would say work with your dogs or spend time with your dog.
I mean, I like it as well, but mainly watching football.
Oh, watch football, yeah, that's also.
Wait, I need to think.
I think I know it.
Oh, can I choose 2?
2? Okay, one of them I think.
Wait. Okay, we go.
I mean, you said you really like Sydney. 2018, you were in final.
19, yeah.
19.
I write down Sydney and I'm Chicago.
I wouldn't have guessed Chicago, so it's
I'm
fine.
Chicago 2018 was my first event with Fnatic. It was this one.
He doesn't know. I think you are not the type of guy who goes like next to a beach, next to ocean, you know. You like city seeing.
This is hard to be honest. I mean, dream-ish, but I really want to go there. Yeah.
It's not one of the northern countries.
No.
Rome?
I answered Swiss/Austria. I love it. When I was in Austria once, I mean, it's maybe not the dream destination, but I really want to go there again.
I mean, I don't think you will write this down, but I have something in my head. But what do you think you say?
I don't even know, to be honest.
Okay, I think it is something like, guys, listen to me. What did you write?
Sick boys.
Sick boys, yeah, or nice boys.
Yeah.
Give me. What do you guess?
You want to be a bar owner.
Bar owner. I mean, that's a decent one. But I wrote down a programmer, like a coder.
Okay, this is pretty obvious, I think, but I just need to think.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, wait, I know.
It's obvious, Luda.
Yeah, it's probably Ancient, no?
No, it's Anubis.
What do you mean? It doesn't
it's
count.
It's our perma.
Yeah, but it doesn't count. Okay.
Okay, you have an idea, Luda?
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest, man, like $1 million. It's a random thought, maybe like, I don't know, something like Lamborghini or something. Like,
yeah,
really
buy a nice car. That's what I wrote down.
To keep, to just have around, or cats.
Yeah, I have cats at home. I love them.
Can you give me a clue? It's an op skin.
It is, and I played it.
You play it now?
I don't play it now.
Yeah, okay, I think it's like Lightning Strike.
That's a good guess, but no, it's Op Gangnir. I played with this one as well. But Lightning Strike, yeah.
I like it. I like Lightning Strike is underrated, I think.
Yeah, I think it's really nice.
We arrive on Nuke. MongolZ looking at Sleepy to open up this semi-final. They're going to need to switch on. They're going to need to activate to take down the Falcons here. Because right now it's looking like there's no stopping them. This is far spiraled out of control. MongolZ nowhere to be found. And so something has to give. There has to be that resurgence, or else their time up on this stage is over. Falcons looking unbeatable and just a map away from that grand final. MongolZ moves into this team, reuniting with NiKo, and immediately the results are there. Will this be another lesson in destruction from the Falcons, or can MongolZ bounce back?
Melbourne, are you ready for a good game? I think it's about time.
Game sudah kembali. Game 2. Game 2 di Nuke.
And MongolZ have been cut right open. Sinking into their seats after a dismal debut. And Falcons bring the heat, they bring the flash, they bring the pace. MongolZ straight into the lobby. It's all a bit of a ruse. MongolZ want to pop top. Falcons seem prepared.
Utel in, here's the hit. Magic's going to open, full blind. Still good for more. Bit of help from Kicksan up from the heavens. Falcons still in control here. Bomb plant will come through. That gives MongolZ something to play with, but they've got to stop this spill out from the heavens. Right now, they can't get a leash back on. The Falcons squad, they ice out the man at the back of the site. Torchy will get run through. And Falcons pick up right where they left off.
The winning ways are going nowhere fast here for the Falcons. I mean, we always knew this organization, this team was destined to be good, destined maybe even to be great, but I thought we'd have some patience before that fact. Falcons have come in swinging in Melbourne. And dare I say, with the form we've seen from this team in the 3 maps on the big stage, they certainly could be a threat to Vitality. MongolZ buy up, try and do what Falcons did to them back in the first half of Dust 2. A force that can have serious ramifications if Falcons drop the ball here. MongolZ attempt to seize that opportunity. Dry outside, no smokes. And with the lack of movement, MongolZ gets out of dodge. It's only NiKo tasked with holding down this position. He doesn't know how many numbers, the sheer entirety of MongolZ in the yard, moving deep.
NiKo gonna open. MongolZ will get caught, but NiKo's still rolling, still killing, and there's Kicksan to help him out.
The firepower is undeniable, but your captain's not supposed to put up numbers like this.
And you know, MongolZ and NiKo might be the intrigue duo of this squad, but tethered at the hip on these CT halves, you have NiKo and Kicksan. Love playing off of one another. Feels like their approach is very, very similar, and there's that look down the line shared between them. Kicksan knows they did a good job.
Yeah, he's not going to be far from NiKo on this CT side, right? NiKo in the yard, Kicksan often in door, helping out on main side. They really will be tethered together.
Well, guys, belum pakai headset.
Now getting pulled apart, pistols going 1 by 1 in this round. Exertion, player we've not even spoke about in this series, has given us no reason to. Need some brutal entry work from him outside if he's going to turn the tides of this matchup. Also Spinks, 3rd highest rated player of this tournament coming into the game today. Didn't even offer a dent back on Dust.
Ooh. I mean, there's no doubting Nico is feeling it right now. And you would hate to be in the server against this guy. 2 kills deep, just flexing on the pistols.
Gila, Falcon membantai.
They're just loving it. They're just having a grand old time, laughing every single round.
Habis belum
Not
kembali.
stressed in the slightest are Falcons. MongolZ are going to have to do something unbelievable if they can win this series from this point. Falcons are running on vibes alone. Full buy for MongolZ. What has Brolin cooked up?
I mean, you know, if all the games getting them to this point were a test of Falcons' demeanor, steely resilience, now we get to see what it looks like when they're having fun. And that is a scary team to go against. Exertion, supposed to have the edge there. Nico makes it look easy. Tessez won't falter. Modesty in the right place. Just everything's lining up right now for the Falcons. And Molly going to force them forward, forces them into Tessez's crosshair. And so this round lives and dies over at ramp. And for MongolZ, it's death.
Hai, tidak sepadan ini memusuhnya anjing.
And if we look at this string of results MongolZ have been having, right, the last 20 games, only 4 losses. Every single loss is to Vitality. That's why we say that the #2 in the world solidified, right? Even beating Spirit twice over in those 16 wins. But who was the last team to beat MongolZ? It was Falcons, albeit a different Falcons, a Falcons that required Dexter to pop off back in Romania in the group stage. But win Falcons did. Right now they are one-upping that to another level. And doing it in the most important of matchups where there's no second chances. Where Brolin's got a call from behind when his players aren't performing. When nothing's in the right place. Could this round be something? Exertion through main, catches Majisk off guard, and now a chance for MongolZ.
Okay.
Gets in there on a perfect timing.
Ouch. I take it back.
Rata deh.
Couldn't be easier. They line up, and they fall down.
Anjing kayak lawan adik-adikan gini.
For the Falcons. Like the path into that final was predetermined. They can't set a foot wrong.
And come on, we're all enamored by the idea of watching this team in this form take on Vitality, right? They have to battle through the MongolZ. It's not going to be an easy fight with the form we saw from MongolZ yesterday. But if Vitality can do it against this Falcons with a Grand Slam on the line, with a sold-out arena, I'd say that's a bloody good Sunday.
A lot of damage, even just on the taps through the flashes and the smoke. Spinks offers up something for MongolZ. A double kill like that, bit of luck going a long way. And this is a moment the MongolZ have to hold on to. They have not been here many times before.
Looks like a decisive save call. Nothing wrong with that here. Falcons playing for the front, can afford to hold on. Respect their opponent in one moment.
Akhirnya poin pertama didapatkan oleh Tikus MongolZ.
But nice entries out of Spinks. First time he's really had his say in this series. 20 rounds deep.
Anjing deh, enak buat pilek ngentot.
I think you're dead on. I mean, that's one of the first rounds that MongolZ have had to earn without a massive individual effort, right? When you think back to that previous map, rounds put forth by Exertion when he didn't get cleared, or Jimmy with a hulking individual effort over towards B. That was really how they had to find everything. So here, just the top site hit, good util to bring them in. Finally, something goes their way.
They still need to channel that, build off it. Can't be a one and done. Falcons have the economic advantage.
Full util dari Falcon ya.
Oh, Exertion heard that. Nico, you can see the motor mouth on the camera. Nico moves back and Exertion tries to come through on this A split. Distraction put in place. Exertion finds the pick.
follow-up out of Exertion, who follows through on the openings. MongolZ from the heavens is locked out here. That's very convincing. But surely that's where the ball stops. Exertion, 3 kills to make this round happen. Don't let it be in vain.
Gila, munisi ini bos.
Has greed just got the better of Exertion? Low HP on MongolZ. But he looks determined. They want to go for this. They've been given a reason to believe in this retake. 4v2 for MongolZ as that bomb made it in. And one overextension from Exertion. MongolZ!
Gokil.
This kid's real good! Just Brolin left to be!
Anjing, hampir.
But that serves as a point.
Nice try, MongolZ.
No round is safe. Nothing is granted. Nothing's guaranteed. MongolZ so close in that clutch attempt.
And it would have felt crazy to lose that after Exertion gives you this triple entry in just seconds on that top side. Perfect split. He knew he caught the timing. His team still play for him. They run out hut before he makes his contact. It's a perfect sell to set up Exertion for the entries, and he delivers on all fronts. It was about time.
Tetap chill, relax,
Just
munisi.
in that 1v1. But humbling MongolZ for even just a moment.
We're hitting a point where we might finally have a game on our hands here in this semi-final. Though, right? That's 2 in a row for MongolZ. And sure, they nearly gave that last one away, but holding on. If they're able to go on a bit of a streak here, this was something we didn't get to see from them on Dust 2. They left themselves with no room in that map.
Yeah, game's in their hand now, right? T-side nuke, you're going to be able to call your own plays. You're going to be able to set up your riflers to perform. Rather than just be stuck saving like that previous map, where rounds are stripped from you in seconds. MongolZ get to long it out. We know this team have the depth, they have the staying power. We saw them get 13-0'd in a grand final and still make it 5 maps. So it would be a mistake for Falcons to count it out. Can MongolZ keep on coming? Pushing outside, NiKo spots that split into main as well, but there's a second layer to the lurk. The AWP fires off, and suddenly MongolZ are in the server. Suddenly MongolZ have something to say.
Deja vu, we've seen this one before. MongolZ in the clutch, but this time AWP on the line. That's the bomb. Oh my god, they do hold on to it. Oh, MongolZ.
They'll take it.
They are eking out these round wins. They're starting to get the better of NiKo out in the yard.
Astaga, gelap ternyata.
Slowly but surely, MongolZ are getting the ball rolling on this T side. And that round, as a departure, was very, very clean. Outside of this one fight that takes place out in the yard, it was in MongolZ's pocket. Money starting to run out for the Falcons. MongolZ trying to chase that lead and tie this game up.
MongolZ got to put this AWP to use. The second wall for MongolZ coming in. Smokes land and the nades used by Falcons. They at least read it, but that first wall was still up. They're not going to get any info on MongolZ crossing down secret. Exertion makes it. But is this yet again a ruse here for MongolZ? This top site's been good to them. They move away from it now. Double lower. Crossfire is nice. MongolZ will meet Exertion down lower eventually. He makes the first move. NiKo ready to trade Kixan at a moment's notice.
Yeah, it's that tether again between Kixan and NiKo. Ramp play coming in the meantime. Kixan will get dealt with, but there's that 1-2 punch, and Tesses did not falter over towards Ramp.
But I guess
MongolZ now don't like what they see at lower. They've got info that 2 players are down there, and so gonna have to go back to the drawing board here.
This is a really nice mid-round call, but I think NiKo's realizing it. He's cleared outside entirely, and they know that they haven't gone down lower to B, so this stack on A is coming, and MongolZ are just moving in.
NiKo's got a real killer instinct, right? That rotate out, perfect awareness to be in the right place. Now links up with MongolZ in the top side. That AWP battens down the hatches. Brolin on this lock-in through main is held, and MongolZ lays waste to the hot push. Can't get a handle on Spinks, but a dead man for sure as he is trapped in this coffin at the heart.
What a move from Falcons. Great realization what's going on there. Nico.
Gelo.
He's back. And what a shot for MongolZ. He's been kind of a body shot merchant in these couple of games we've seen on the stage, having some widths here and there, but he just nailed Brolin with a headshot up heaven on that flank. That's what MongolZ are waiting for. And MongolZ does not let this site go down for free. Still not panic stations for MongolZ. One more rebuy on this T side.
Yeah, there's still that chance for MongolZ to do good on the 3-round streak. Still that chance for them to have a fighting chance in this second half, a chance to drag out this semi-final that much longer. But it hinges on finding success
Comeback
here.
ah, Mos comeback ah,
Mos
ini.
CT half for the Falcons. And that 3-round streak all in vain. And towards yard they go. Nico this time is more active out there, no longer going down secret. Instead, that's entrusted to Kixan. Nico lies in wait.
I like this change of position where it's classic Nico angle, but he's often been a main, just getting split, caught on awkward timings. Exertion's going for the hard again. How does he read him?
Uncle
Perfect move from
Nico.
Exertion. These entries are coming in and they are making a
Bengong dia,
difference.
guys.
Honestly, he was going to vent drop, but he reconsiders, right? Kixan still has control over Secret, can still play on a timing here. Tessez just has to watch the extremity of Heaven, and they even throw Magisk up here as well.
So prepared.
They are ready for this Heaven
Yeah,
split.
Jimmy.
Kixan just can't
Jangan
move too
nge-kill
soon,
kah?
but he's showing great awareness of the space he has over towards Secret. They are ready for the push in through the Heavens.
Nice.
They have 2 players here ready to shut this down. MongolZ know they've been outmaneuvered, they've been
Nice
outpositioned.
banget.
Kixan really makes that clear.
Nice banget.
They shoot up, they don't know where to
Nice banget.
Every corner
Jimmy.
waits. MongolZ get picked apart. That was a must-win round. They had all the space. But Falcons had the info, had the read. And now the CT side, it's about to start spiraling
Tetap
out
kalem,
of control.
Jimmy.
MongolZ. Their hope on Nuke kicked aside with that round going against them.
Don't tell me we have another 9-3. Don't tell me
Sepele ini mah
MongolZ
musuhnya Kado.
yet again.
Easy peasy.
It felt like there was an opportunity. Falcons are stripping it away, poking, prodding, probing. MongolZ left sore.
Come on, Tess says they want to know.
I do.
Tess says might be about to get a hell of a mow down here as they shamble out through round.
Oh!
Down instantly.
We're on.
Never mind. That's the lowest site open. Bomb plant available, MongolZ. This would be one hell of a way to retake their footing in this game.
Gila.
Where's this come from?
Had enough.
Confident look out of the captain. And that's inspired the ranks, but here's Kixan
Eh?
trying to make them regret it. There's 2 players trapped out here in front of him. Flash to tee him up for this fight. Kixan finds another. MongolZ came close in the clutch last time. Can he stick the landing the second time around? Bomb out in the open.
What?
That's the info. MongolZ knows where both players are. The alarm bells are ringing. Jimmy's feeling the pressure. Swing.
Oh, nice clutch Unisi.
The $1 million man.
$1 million man.
Actually, that's multi-million dollars.
Worth every penny.
Itulah guys. Pemain senilai $1 juta guys.
And MongolZ just feels like the perfect player. That double door swing forced the re-swing on the site. Don't know why that player went early. They tried to peek together, but that just gave MongolZ the info. He wins an unwinnable round, keeping Jimmy 0-9. And this guy doesn't break a sweat.
Coba ini kan kalau kayak gini.
Are you listening, Valve?
Oath.
This is now a couple of awkward swings and misses for MongolZ. The burden of being unable to stop MongolZ in that clutch weighs heavy on their shoulders. One last buy in this half. One last chance to shoot for a fourth. It's not much, but they'll take what they can get at this point in the game, putting a stop to MongolZ on a roll. Nico lights out and Kicksam with every read in the book. That tether got a little too close between Nico and MongolZ, and Kicksam rather.
I like this. The top hits have been good. Exertion's typically been in yard. He's going to be entering with his pack. MongolZ coming in hard.
Magic's dropping in, sends himself into that fight. Faith that his team can withstand it, but the util destroys Kicksam's position. Mollied out is Tessez in the heavens, and Falcons will be caught scrambling. MongolZ is still in this. It's another attempt at this retake on the top.
Clutch lagi nih.
Tessa's ready to play out a little later as MongolZ's making a lot of noise. Moving up into the heavens, he's going to link up with Tessez. They've got util to make this happen. That's the info for MongolZ. Now they all look towards the heavens. This is them shooting for a fourth, and they will get it. Jimmy finally gets on the board with 4, and that's how MongolZ might have just saved this first half.
Nah, gini kawan-kawan yang belum balik, guys. Udah. Review win untuk Falcon nampaknya ya teman-teman. Dicari lawan yang sepadan.
We're either witnessing the birth of the team that could look to challenge the likes of Vitality, or you're about to get one hell of a comeback here. Melbourne, he's still with us!
Day for it. 8-4 in the second map, Falcons full control, but Mao's still hold hope. A 4K for Jimmy gets him back in this game, and Mao's need him now more than ever. Every player called upon here in the Mao's jersey as Falcons walk the walk, they talk the talk. They've got it all.
Nico with a P250, that's a scary sight to see out in the yard. And it's one that Torshi won't soon forget. Tapped out of the round to open. His exertion up close, good spot for the dualies, but he's only going to find one. Nico now makes his play, trying to slip in through main. Spinks will get the better of him. In comes Brolin, but that's a missed opportunity. Spinks is the rock. He'll keep that one safe, keep it in check. Mao's find a pistol, trying to reignite some hope in this second half.
And that might just be it. A confident pistol despite an ugly 4v5. And Mao's land it. It's going to be a long way to recover this game, but it will at least start with a near full eco from the Falcons, just Eagles.
Wush. Kayak magis.
Maybe shouldn't just say just.
Ini ada Jesus
after
ngentut.
everything we've seen in these kinds of rounds, Falcons have made them interesting. But Jimmy, often reliable, often dependable.
No one dick,
in this
dead,
position.
all
He's
dead,
gonna
all
have to be
dead.
4 players come his way. The pistol's out. He's getting desperate right now. Where's the support? Zersha moving in, dropping the bomb, and safeguarding this round. Maos are here to play.
Peace.
They won't go down silently.
Was
They
partiram,
want their
was
say in
partiram.
this semi-final.
You can see the demeanor has changed a little for the Falcons.
You were saying?
That made me forget everything. Demeanor's changed a bit for the Falcons, hasn't it, right? No longer all laughs and smiles when they're giving up these rounds. They know this is a bit of a harder time in this second half with the pistol and the conversion for that Mouse squad.
Gue bisa nggak ya Rom? Kayak amunisi Rom?
Now they could lay a lot of worries to rest by
Bisa.
picking up this round right
Bisa
now.
mikir nggak lo?
Up against a couple
Bisa
of
aja dulu.
SMGs, scraping together by themselves. They'll lean out towards the yard. Tessas and
Lagi
Nico
lemah.
left to their own
Yeah.
devices over
Watch
here.
party
Smoke's
juga
going
gitu.
down. Nico's going to start crossing.
Anjir.
Iseng-iseng aja Rom. Nggak boleh Rom, sorry dah Rom.
Kan cuma nanya ya, bukan gak ada yang nggak
Sorry
boleh.
dah
Ya.
Rom.
Adjustments there for Maus. They drop 2 down lower.
Udah 2 game aja, biar nunggu match 2 bisa main CS
They
nih
are
anjing.
here to try and deal with Nico. But in theory, dealing with this guy, put 2 players on him should be fine. It's just he's
Aduh,
quick.
oh
There's
nice,
the first.
nice trade.
Always going to cost you something. Spinks lays out the sacrifice for that trade.
Hey, he read the repeat better than Exertion, who pulled his knife after that kill in the same engagement, but not meant to be.
Okay.
Let's keep it interesting, but Tessus finds an entry, and we know this guy is a
Hui.
with a spear for Falcons.
Ini lo udah buka stream gua Rom, yang di Discord.
And this is a wash.
Udah.
Forget about your first buy round
Bacot
now.
dong, Rom.
It's been put to bed.
Bisa bang.
Nggak bisa bang ya.
Bisa bang.
I mean, that's just like a nice adaptation of a usual round that
Sabar
Falcons
dong.
like to play, right? It's not uncommon to
Iya,
see
nonton,
Nico
iya.
left out
Gila,
in the yard
gila,
on his
gila.
lonesome. When their smokes went down and he takes contact first over at lower, that makes
Akhirnya
you
Jimmy
discount the
nge-kill
yard, right?
6
You think
guys
that
di
Nico is
second
the
half baru
yard
nge-high.
lurker. And so Tessa's just given open
Jimmy,
runway to
Jimmy,
go and
anjing.
fight through main. Exertion and Jimmy just got to save. Sit here in the silence, come to terms with it that this first rifle round belongs to the Falcons.
Anjeno unboxing Pokemon.
Gemeter gitu.
Gold?
Apa itu nggak ngerti anjing.
Nggak ngerti gue juga ya Pokemon tuh.
Do MongolZ have an answer? Do they want to force the play? It's been pretty passive so far in this series for MongolZ on these CT sides. Didn't really make any moves on Dust 2. Let the game kind of pass them by.
It's interesting, right? Because Nico said coming into this semi-final series, we know how to play against them. We know to watch for the early aggression. We know to watch for those opening moves. And you wonder if MongolZ saw that and it spooked them out of going for it. They've been at the mercy of the Falcons throughout this game. Nico makes it across. That's a big problem. They have no idea. Torshi moving in, but Nico is on this line and he doesn't miss those up. Torshi's dead. 5v4 claimed, and this is, you know, the kind of golden buy for MongolZ. This is the one where they're fighting to keep this semi-final going.
Daging gak sih kita malam ini, guys?
Kebakaran.
Iya. Berangkat gak sih?
Ayo,
ada Mas Bugil di sini.
OTW.
Bener lo.
Gua bayarin 5% tiket pesawat lo.
Anjing 5% ya.
Tuh, gak bersyukur ngentot, gak bersyukur.
Iya.
Iya, maaf.
5%.
Iya.
And it's this point that MongolZ might want to look at some flights, figure out their path home. Falcons a stone's throw away from a grand final.
Oke, ntar ajakin ya, tanyain bisa mau ikutan.
Iya.
Ntar ke rumah aja.
Iya.
Dari, oke?
Let's go.
Oke, Bang.
Ayo Rom, berangkat Rom. Ada dah tiket kosong jam 5 Rom.
Sewa sama lu Rom.
Langsung turun di Marrakesh.
Langsung turun situ ya.
Lu kan udah tahu kan pattern turun dari pesawat kan? Buka parasut di mana timingnya.
Parasutnya udah bawa belum?
Lu kan udah paham banget nih.
Iya, tahu.
Miss dikit masuk sungai, wo, palingan wo.
Iya, pokoknya jangan turun di roof aja. Anjing mewing si ngentot.
The last time out for MongolZ.
Desperate.
Mungkin yang menang Falcon udah.
Yalah Rom, ada munisi $1 juta player bro. Oil money.
Now breaking it open in the T side as well. MongolZ's final timeout comes to a close. No more input from Cyclone.
Nah ini kan Rom nih, coach Astralis yang dulu kan?
Cheese.
MongolZ made the decision to force around that save. They have gone all in. And so they're staking their claim to this semi-final here and now. This is the round, the hill they've elected to die on. Is it a valiant last stand? Or a desperate grasp at redemption?
Satunya udah ada yang masuk final. Vitality mana?
Beres ini Vitality the Mongol. Saya pride, Rom.
Now they set their sights on some ramp control with Tessez leading the charge. Jimmy in this corner was quiet all throughout that first half. Heading into round 12, he had 0 kills. Finally got on the board, but he'll get silenced here. In this all-important buy for the MongolZ squad.
Tessez ini dari zaman heroic anjing emang
and this opens so many options. They can drop lower, they can fake it out, they can go back up top side, even split hell. It's the fear for MongolZ of where Falcons will go. The gamble is appropriate. 2 on this B bomb site. Falcons creeping in, but even then, doubt enters the ranks. MongolZ taking a look at that top site. They're not certain, they're not assured. They need to be decisive in this 4v5, or this one will slip by. MongolZ finds yet another entry kill. Bomb getting planted and no denial from Brolin.
Oh, this is so rough. I mean, if you even...
They're not even in this round.
You even stick around here, this is all coming from desperation. It's 3v5. Every day of the week you should be thinking about saving. But the big ticket items got lost trying to defend that lower site. Only one gun looking to get saved out of the round. Maybe Torshi can find another.
It's just how clean these rounds have been for Falcons in this series. It's the same as yesterday. It's not like it's coming down to clutches or crazy moments of, you know, late round individual moments. It's just 2 entries and a save. It's Dust 2 all over again. It's train from yesterday.
Emang nggak akan mati di situ, Member?
when they lose
enggak.
them.
Kalau di ujung belakang
This is
box itu nggak
where,
masuk.
sure, Nico and MongolZ are the big primetime duo that you dedicate a lot of the attention to, but it's really neatly bundled under the calls from Kickset.
Gila,
Feels like
2-0
no one's been
Falcon.
able to get a solid read on the
Artinya apa, Falcon,
Falcons
Rom?
throughout these playoff games so far.
Yeah, it's a new team, right?
Congor.
To Guru, sure, they
Salah
still keep some
Congor.
things from the previous roster. MongolZ getting acclimatized. But that just adds more firepower. That adds reliability, familiarity for players like Nico, who have played alongside him for 3 years. And so Falcons, we've said that even in these games, it's felt like they've not had to show that much. What lies deep in that strap that we may not know until a grand final. A grand final feels they're rounds away from entering. Entries out ramp yet again, coming cleanly. It's a 2v3, the chaos in the lobby by Falcons. The bomb is loose, but Spinks is burning alive.
Spinks, what are you doing?
Grand final points.
Kenapa itu Rom anjing? Menyerah dia?
This is happening whether you like it or not. Meet your makers.
Give up.
Meet your villains. And maybe meet your finalists here in Falcons. I think they will.
Pulls her in and send him home. And for Mao's a team that lived in the shadow of these struggles-some stage matches for so long, finally looking to get over that.
Strong ini Falcon. Falcon Vitality seru sih Rom ini final bro.
Harusnya.
Harusnya ya. Kalau The Mongol lebih GG sih.
You can feel the fear that Mao's are going through in this game. Torshi,
Zayulon, Munisi.
the last time
Nico
out in the
melawan
yard.
Apex.
Another part to play yet as the smokes come in. Awkward timing for Jimmy as Falcons get past him. Once more, Jimmy exploited over at ramp to give Falcons a leg up.
Right down B side, no doubt about it for Falcons. They've got some low players. It's a round that Mouse will have to commit to, but look at the positions. They're nowhere near. They are not in this picture. 5v4, only Spinks anywhere near the objective, and Falcons have planted that bomb. The clock is ticking. Mouse's lifeline expiring with every single second.
These next few seconds, they'll spend grouping, they'll spend clearing every available angle. Mao's have got to do the impossible. A lot of time ticked off that bomb already. Brolin opens the door, but the rest of his team have to follow through. Spinks and exertion, making it look interesting. But here is Kickset trying to send them into those finals. Just Spinks left to beat, and he does not.
Nice try. Falcon ke final. 2-0.
Udah final.
Lolos final, udah final. Jimmy tidak on point ya hari ini ya.
Kurang ya Jimmy ya. Kurang ya.
Jimmy kurang ya.
Kurang ya.
Kurang.
Aduh. Ningkatin lagi lah skillnya.
Ya.
Anjing.
Wah, ada masukan buat Jimmy, Romi?
Menurut gua kalau Jimmy sih jangan terlalu bego.
Ketot batu anjing. Batu. Batu Romi ya. Si Romi batu Romi ini.
Jimmy itu udah terlalu bego lah intinya.
Astagfirullah.
Parasit kemana ya?
Gak dimakan ya. Untuk menunggu game 2, kita main segame dulu CS ya guys ya. Kemarin Rom mental, kita main Rom.
Kenapa?
Yang pertama dibantai 13-1.
Anjing.
Terus yang kedua dibantai juga 13-2. Yang ketiga di Nook terakhir lagi main tiba-tiba gak tau kena DDoS gak tau apa pada DC semua. Pas ada main lagi satu ronde lewat langsung tiba-tiba match cancel.
Wah, ada itu tuh cheater tuh.
Gak tahu. Langsung tiba-tiba match cancel. Menurut lo apakah itu tai?
Tai banget itu.
Tai banget ya.
Tai banget.
Itulah. Kita segame dulu guys. Sembari menunggu. Sembari menunggu. Ya. Sembari menunggu. Ayo Rom, kita CS dulu Rom, sembari menunggu. Oh bentar, ganti title dulu, lupa guys.
Tidak, saya tidak CS, Bang.
Gak mau CS kamu?
Oh, nanti malam saja.
Hah?
Nanti malam saja.
Gila banget.
Kamu gila banget, kamu.
Ya, kamu gila banget sih. Kamu gila banget. YouTube. Nah. Ada.
Pilek, kamu pilek kamu.
Iya anjing.
Lebay sekali kamu, pilek.
Oh, lebay. Kok lebay bangsat? Are you crazy or
Pilek.
not?
I'm not. Alright, I'm not.
You're not, bro.
Yes.
Ganti title dulu. Game kedua Vitality melawan Mongol. Simpan. Vitality melawan Mongol ya guys ya.
Melawan apa?
Vitality melawan Mongol.
Sejam lagi tuh, Cok.
Iya
Vitality
makanya.
Mongol.
Apa kita mau main babaji?
Main apa kek, udah gede.
Babaji mau Rom, babaji. Babaji Rom.
Saya mau makan dulu, mau makan.
Anjing lu tuh Rom.
Makan dulu, Coks.
Anjing 5.000.
Anjay.
Aduh kidding.
Ngapain 5.000?
Itu si teman kawan Vietnamis. Lari. What happened? What happened? You know.
Bentar bang, ambil makan bentar.
Boleh. Ini sambil nunggu sejam, Aing main CS dulu nih sama kawan Vietnam. Aduh, ada suara di sini. Carry me please. No. I'm so bad. No, bluff. Just have to. Gila ngedrop banget harga stiker anjing. Jual sekarang kah anjing? Gila banget. Si Pepe. Ya, bro.
Let's roll.
Kamarana ya euy. Anjian lagi.
Let's roll.
Halo.
Long time no see, bro.
Long time no see, bro. Wah, teach me your language, bro. Where is Kone? Are you Kone purple?
Right.
Then you send long. You send long. You send long and 007 is Kone.
Yeah.
Okay. Bakar ya. Gila anjing nembak tai aing. Minus 400 bro. This game doesn't make sense for me, bro.
No, bro.
Let's go, bro. Rasbi.
Okay, I can smoke B.
Okay.
B. Let me entry.
Okay. I bring the bomb.
Machine.
Shit. Oh, muncul dia. Nice. That's behind.
You can go A.
Yeah, you can run A. Carry me, bro, purple.
Nice. Shit.
Let's try. Let's try, bro.
Nice try, nice try.
Yeah, bro, why you always got higher ping, bro? You're not playing on Asia server or what?
No, from Australia.
Oh.
Two cave push. Two cave, bro. Two donut, careful. Donut two. I smoke mid.
Okay. Bro, fuck. In front of my face.
Flashbang out.
Face up.
Lantern. Activating the bomb.
Last guy from TP.
Grenade out.
Give.
Side.
Terrorists win. We're on a real man.
Smoke mid again.
Okay.
No more talking. Now we fight. Smoking. Throwing flashbang.
Ah, fuck! Ay, jelek banget yang mainnya, Allah.
Last mid. Go A, come.
Throwing a Molotov. Okay, I'm setting it down. Bomb has been planted.
Saatnya mengganti Copy crosshair.
Terrorists win.
Purple, give me AK purple. Thank you, master.
I can drop. Drop me, please. Drop me. Bang.
Let's get in and get out, okay? No time for bloody dilly-dally. Deploying smoke shield. Flashbang. I'm throwing fire. Flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. Fire in the hole.
Aduh, salah lagi.
Wait.
Throwing
One
flashbang.
long. Right.
Laying down some fire. Grenade out.
Where's the book?
Throwing fire. Terrorists win. I'm gonna fix this bomb now.
Let's go, boys! Yeah.
Let's go. Smoke. Deploying smoke. Flashbang out. Flashbang.
They're rushing turbo. What?
To be. Let's go.
Okay.
A clear. To be.
Throwing smoke.
City.
I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Throwing fire.
Donut.
Yeah. Ah! There is two. Amen. What's that? No time.
Terrorists win.
Nice, bro. Mwah.
We will later regret this day. Throwing smoke. Flashbang. Molotov out.
Oh, fuck.
Grenade out.
One A.
More.
Oh fuck, behind. Heaven.
Nice. One
Nice.
and then one B. Nice. Nice.
I'm so good today, bro.
Nice, bro. I'm so bad, bro, today.
Bro, I can drop.
Fuck! From yesterday, bro. I'm playing like a shit.
You smoke very seriously. Go away.
Deploying smoke shield. Molotov out. Grenade out.
Nice, bro.
Yoi. Noi. Yoi. Yoi is mean. Yes, bro. Yoi. Yoi.
Yoi.
Yeah.
Flashbang. Throwing a Molotov.
Ah, fuck. Wrong molly. Sorry.
One mid.
Okay.
One donut. Be clear. One donut.
I'm throwing fire.
Last donut.
Terrorists win. I fear no man. Bomb has been planted.
I can drop.
Same.
Oh, my friend is already rich.
Yeah. Sorry.
You will cry like babies before you die.
Purple has a nice game, bro.
Yes. We must win. Spotting. Throwing fire.
Mid.
Donut one. Donut.
Nice one.
Smoke. Throwing smoke.
Nice.
We will stop your little scout. I fear no man. Deploying smoke shield. Throwing a Molotov.
Donut.
Molotov.
Fuck.
Donut one.
Kev.
I'm ready. Smoke.
Flashbang out.
One donut. Donut.
Smoking. Grenade.
Donut. Nice. James Bond from Vietnam.
Donut.
Selesai.
Close.
We are the best.
I'm panic. He's panic, bro.
Let's go. Rip into it. Flashbang. Smoking. Flashbang out.
Nice, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Throwing a grenade. Molotov out. Grenade out. Smoke. Throwing smoke.
Temple.
Grenade out. Throwing fire.
Temple.
Throwing a flashbang.
No pick.
Flashbang.
No. Temple. One temple. No pick. Hi. Come egg. Ah.
12.
I let him make. Ace. Go.
Well, he's saving, bro, from the last round. What the fuck? Bro! What the fuck?
They're gonna wish they were never born.
He's saving gun from next game, bro, for another map.
Shoot tomorrow, bro. Shoot tomorrow.
Anjing.
Keep cool and we got this.
I admit.
Grenade out.
Fuck, daerah sih. From elbow. Careful, heaven.
One more. Beside. Be smoke. Can.
See that profile picture, bro? Bro. Oh. Yeah, bro. Always FYP.
Let's give it to them, boys.
Be rush. Okay.
Yeah.
Too much B.
Throwing a grenade.
Ah! Fuck! One ding.
Behind you. One behind.
Nice one.
Nice try, bro. Nice try.
Let's go, boys. We are so strong.
I like this. Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Hey, bro. Where's A?
What?
Where's Pepe?
Pepe is now sleeping, bro.
Oh.
We play with Pepe.
He's sleeping all day, bro.
On the night, yeah, bro.
He's sleeping all day.
Yeah, bro. He like a hippo, you know hippo.
One.
Coming.
Belong.
Flashbang.
They're rotating elbow.
Throwing flashbang.
Elbow. Elbow.
Fuck. One mid.
Timid.
Heaven. Careful. It's so low, bro. I don't know, bro. People on this game just run and gun, bro.
B.
That's right. Nice. Clean shot by 007 James Bond from Vietnamese.
No, it's 007, bro.
Oh yeah.
Not 00.
Okay.
It's too long.
Okay.
Again. You say
007. Take it, bro. No. Why you so mad? Bro. Yeah, bro. Blue so mad, bro. Before you play, I think you need to eat first lah.
Gear up. We aren't going on a windy walk here.
Meow.
Throwing flashbang. Deploying flashbang. Laying down smoke. Grenade out.
B flash.
Fuck off. Kev.
Cave.
One more, Kev.
Throwing a grenade. Incendiary. Grenade out.
Nice one.
One more.
Bomb has been planted. Throwing smoke. That is pristine. Defusing
Pablo Escobar so clueless, bro.
bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. There you go.
Green, can you drop me, Green?
Can you throw?
Thank you, my friend. Already have.
That's how we roll. Throwing fire. Grenade out. Carry out.
Fuck! Why always me? Nice one. Careful, eh?
Hey. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, already.
Oh, nice.
Deploying flashbang.
Tempo.
Bomb has been planted.
Donut.
Whoa!
Now defusing the bomb. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists. Now you're right on. You're right on.
I'm flashing out.
Throw a flashbang. Grenade. Incendiary. Throwing grenade.
One elbow, one cap.
Laying down smoke.
Careful elbow. Careful elbow.
Yeah.
Grenade out. Throwing flashbang.
Fuck. Nice. Ini bang. GG bang.
GG bang.
Nice.
Sia bangka.
Babi.
Sia.
Let's go boys. Halo guys. sobat-sobat Discordku. Halo.
Oi.
Pada kemana ini?
Ada saya.
Ada Abi Ayah.
Biaya. Ayah.
It's mean you. Sia bangsat. That mean you read
Let's roll.
Hah? Ya, nanti. Hold on. Das tuh, oke.
Let's roll.
Nah, bro, I hate das tuh.
You hit.
Ya, bro, I don't know. On das, I can play, bro. People just play OP, bro. What? Sia bangsat, it's mean that mean you retarded. Sia is mean you.
Okay.
Understood? Sia bangsat.
We say motherfucker.
No, I think there's no for motherfucker. No word.
How can we say fuck you?
Goblok. Sia goblok. Okay? That's Sundanese, bro. Sundanese language from Indonesia. Sia bangsat. It's mean you so retarded.
You think you can kill us?
Yeah, goblok is mean like that, bro. Like an asshole. You goblok.
Where?
Not use K, bro. Use G. Goblok.
Blog.
Nice. You learn something, my G. Yeah, bro, like that. Yes. Goblok. Where we go, bro? Yeah, goblok is mean asshole. Mid pushing or what? Clear, bro? City. Oh fuck, one shot. Nice. Oh my god, this purple, bro. So good, my friend. Yeah. Last long. Hit. Oh my god. Nice try. Hey. There's no time.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, bro, I know. You're smart, right? 007. 007, 777, 000, anything, bro. Yeah, goblok. Nice. Goblok. I'm trying B. I will smoke that door.
Careful mid push.
Tunnel, careful.
Flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. Grenade out.
Bomb? Where's bomb?
Throwing flashbang.
One along low.
Wait, I need to take the bomb first.
Fire in the hole.
He's still around there, maybe. Last low.
Where?
Tunnel. Wait.
Okay. Oh, nice. Ooh. Ah, shit. I didn't get that AK. You like that word, huh? M? Goblog. With W. Goblog. Goblog.
Sure one.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
Oh, fuck. One from B window.
This works.
One city.
Nice one. Rom.
Nah, Bang.
Kalau settingan itu tuh di mana sih, Rom, yang crosshair-nya gerak-gerak gitu?
Kenapa?
Biar crosshair-nya gerak-gerak gitu. Biar kalau nembak di mana sih itu?
Correction crosshair itu.
Di mana sih?
Lupa udah gue, cuma bagian setting crosshair-nya itu ada yang di apa yang gitu?
Bagian crosshair.
Iya, di bagian crosshair-nya pokoknya.
Follow recoil ya?
Iya, follow recoil ya.
Empty.
I hate to lose, so let's win. I'm throwing flashbang out.
Turn.
Grenade out.
One long.
Satu ternyata di B.
One long push.
Counter-terrorists win.
Long.
Go long, let's go.
Let's go, my brother.
mid.
Ah, fuck.
Rush him, rush. Rush him, rush him, rush him. One side, one side.
One city.
City one. Op.
One city, careful, OP.
Let's go back. Nice. Opo, opo.
Tapi nggak enaknya pakai follow recoil gitu ya?
Kenapa?
Susah gitu, ini membiasakan.
Emang susah, Bang.
Two shot, two short. Two shot, yeah, two shot. Right. On side. Yeah, oh, that's...
Goblok. Thank you.
Yeah. We will dance on your graves. Come on, let's go. You will all die. Flashbang. Molotov out.
Aduh, dia apa?
Careful there, rushing.
1B.
Flashing. Blue, flashing.
Flashbang. Throw in the flashbang.
Mid.
I'm like...
Two T-back.
Bro, I'm like... My ping, see that ping, bro?
Yeah, okay.
I've got 70, what the fuck? Tiba-tiba nge-lag gini lagi. Maiji.
Let's roll.
Oh, still, bro. Shit. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Green. Goblok.
Look, as long as we leave here with the cash, I don't bloody care what happens, okay?
Matt Murdock.
Smoke.
Nice. So clean. I need to log in now.
Nice.
What nice, bro? I'm dead.
Oh, you dead?
Yeah, I'm dead, bro.
Throwing flashbang.
Counter-terrorists win.
Aduh, nggak cukup AWP lagi. What?
Okay.
Let's go. Just class. I will smoke.
No. We don't smoke.
Oh,
Let's go first. Fight first.
Careful.
Throwing smoke. Flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang out.
Tunnel. Window.
Window. Double door.
Okay.
Smoke.
Terrorists win.
You will all die.
Let's go long.
Let's go.
I can smoke CT. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, you watch.
Okay, my darling.
Throwing flashbang.
Fuck my ping.